Are We Buy Houses companies a scam? I've been asked this question several different times, so let's talk about it, right? These We Buy Houses companies, some of them have been around a long time. You've seen them, you've seen their billboards, you've seen their advertisements, and then some of them pop up and they're gone in a couple of months. So are they a scam or are they legitimate? Let's talk about some things to think about and some things to look for. So We Buy Houses companies, they come in, they're really cash home buyers. Come in, make a cash offer, it's a guaranteed sale, close on your timeline, sounds like a dream and everything's perfect, right? Well, it can be fantastic, but there's times when it is a good fit, times when it may not be a good fit, and there's companies you should work with, and there's definitely companies that you should try to avoid, all right? First, let's talk about how these companies generally work. You find one of the companies, you contact them, you call the phone number, or you fill out a form online. They'll contact you, they'll get a little information, they will want to view your property, and then they will make you a cash offer based on that property, the current market, and that property's condition. No problem, okay? The offer should be no obligation, which most places will do, and then you can choose to accept or decline the offer. No problem, that's how it should work. Now, there are some companies out there who will try to put a bunch of pressure on you. Avoid those folks. You don't need them. There are other better companies out there, right? There are companies who are going to give you a too good to be true offer. Trust me, when that offer comes in and it's like, wow, that's way more than anybody else wanted to offer. Sounds too good to be true. It probably is, and they're probably never going to go through with that sale, which can leave you in a much worse position than when you started. So, okay, well, then how do I find a good one? Okay, first thing, always trust your gut. If you feel like somebody's a little questionable, somebody's a little slimy, or somebody shows up promising to give you $100,000 for something and they look like they probably don't have 17 cents in their pocket, it should be a red flag. And I don't care how many people they say, different partners that they work with, okay? Those should all be red flags of a company you would not want to work with. Then, how long have they been in business? We've been buying houses in and around San Antonio and the state of Texas for 15 years. That's a pretty long time. If somebody just started 2 months ago, it's probably not who you want to trust with the sale of your house. Also, online reviews. Everybody has online reviews now, okay? Do they have good reviews? Do they have bad reviews? When you check them, what have other people's experience been when working with these folks? Those are some ways that you could really protect yourself and make sure you're working with a legitimate company that's been around a long time and somebody who's actually going to come through with the sale of your property. So, are We Buy Houses companies a scam? No, but you need to be careful who you work with. We've been around a long time. We've helped hundreds and hundreds of families sell their property quickly and easily for cash, and that's the way you should be treated, with respect. And if somebody says they're going to do something, you want somebody that's going to follow through. But there are some bad apples out there, and you need to be careful. If things just don't feel right, or you feel like somebody has promised you everything under the moon, it's probably going to turn out a disappointment, and that is something you want to avoid, because those are the type of companies that give everyone a bad reputation. If you have any questions that we can answer, or if you think we can help you, please give us a call, 210-201-6644, or you can find us on the website, sellmysanantoniohouse.com.